edge technologies to support all these facilities. So this is a mini bar. And we also believe have the luxury brand shops. So for this fifth floor, actually anything you would like to do for entertainment. This is a piano. And also can have some tea here. So this is a mini bar. The very nice open space. And this area also actually like a lecture hall. So you can look at these very subtle details of the handles. Because it's a cruise ship, of course, we need to have this to cope with the bad weather and also to protect our people's safety. Because on the journey to the Antarctic region, we may face some westerlies weather. So like all these details, that's very necessary. So look at this all fixed. So look at all these chairs, actually they're all fixed to the floor. All right, this is a lecture hall. Talking about the open space, there is a luxury brand store. So this is China's first homemade polar expedition cruise ship and will very soon come into service on September 6th in Nantong, is China's Jiangsu province. So we are right now approaching to a luxury brand shop. And we also have a curtain here that can accommodate more than 100 people to enjoy the food here. So this is a buffet area. So bear with me, that maybe impact our signals. But look at this is the dining area. So we have the buffet will be available here in the coming future. So look at the tableware and also look at the lighting. Of course, all the designs will take consideration of the best experience, and also the air conditioning is also in our consideration. So talk about everything. So look at where is our air conditioning. It's all hidden. So we talk about food safety. Of course, it's benchmarked with the highest standard. So talk about the processing, the making food, as we all have the strict standards behind. And we also passed a USCD check. So on August 31st, they also issued a certificate to us. And this is the very first USCD check. So we talk about the food safety is guaranteed. And also USPH. So we talk about this, actually the owner is the Sandstone. That's the world leading producer of expedition vessels. So this company also have the highest requirement on food safety. So talk about if you like to join the very fine journey in the Antarctic region. So we have the kayak with us on board. So the passengers also can take the kayak. So the weather is not helping. It's raining heavily, so let's get back to the cabinet. And also because of the typhoon, so it's raining for the recent days. So this is the 5th floor, and according to my knowledge, so we have a dining area, and we believe we also have the area for us that's the observation deck. And look at the photos here. Actually, that's the owner of this vessel that provided to us. Is his personal experience before his journey to different places. And we talk about expedition, as all photos all follow the same theme. And we also talk about a kayak, right? So this is some experience you can take. So it's also better for the passengers to understand what kind of event is waiting for them at the Antarctic region. So we talk about before I took the Xuelong before, because I had experience with Xuelong vessel and stayed in the Antarctic region for half a year. So I was so familiar with all these photos. It's just my second hometown. So we talk about the Xuelong actually have a very strong functionalities of ice breaking. So look at this, it's just so close to the glaciers. So you can see through all these photos, we show our passengers very easy understanding way of what kind of activities, events they can enjoy when we arrived at our destination. So we're coming one more floor to the 6th floor. So we look at a guest room. So this is a standard room. So let me show you. This is a guest room, the standard room. It's the 6th floor. And this is also a guest room with a balcony. A very good well provided here, and also can consider as a viewing deck. So we will not go outside because the weather is not good. But this is a balcony, so you also can enjoy yourself, enjoy the sunlight. Because right now it's not really good weather to place all the chairs outside, but actually you can do that when the weather is favorable. So this is a standard room with a balcony. And we talk about the price for 10 days. It's affordable. And we also have even more expensive ones. But look at this, it's very soft. I believe that also take consideration of sleeping while traveling on the sea. So because we need to think about all the waves. And if the bed is soft, then I help to cushion some shocks. And of course, all these have all taken into consideration of different factors. And talk about the TVs as all homemade. Let's go up to the 7th floor. So at the 7th floor, half of the space is for open area, and the other half is luxury suites. And here we also have a library. And we also have gym here. So talk about actually a lot of things you think about is all here. So we have the open areas, and here we have the library, gym. And at the 5th floor, we have the lecture hall and also mini bars, tea and coffee areas. So we look at all the stuff right now. I'm very busy doing the last minute check because tomorrow is the big day. It will deliver to the owner. So this is a gym area. Look at, we have the machines, facilities, and also the weights. And also look at the saunas. We also have sauna room here. So this is our sauna room. So in total, we have 8 floors. This is 7th floor. So we have the luxury suites room here, and we also have a library, gym, and also this sauna rooms. We only have 4 these kind of suites, so $2,800 per day. So it's very good for a family to stay over. And we can tell you actually for our debut voyage, all rooms are sold out. And we have a deck chair here. It'll be so enjoyable. Think about we have the sunlight and look at the sea view, and when you're just sitting down here on this deck chair. So today we not really have a favorable helping weather, but actually this is the luxury suites.
像那边我们看到的是船台吗？
不，这是我们公司的一些那个海工平台啊，已经有一些已经交付了，等着给。
So the talk about this is all the a
我们
platform.
是在这个这个船台我们利用来出屋用的。那我们造的时候。
So this is the we call the flipway. So this is the flipway
就是我们现在看到这个
for
灰色的，
delivering
是吧？
the vessel. So let's go
好的，我们再
upstairs.
去上一层看看。
So this is the suite room, the suites, and we only have 4 these kind of suites.
这个套房我们看到，
So we have bedroom, a living room, and also the
还有衣帽间，然后
wardrobes.
这里呢，这是一个
And
小。
this kind of room, we only have 4 available. So this is at the 7th floor. Talk about the ratings. That's around the $2,800 US dollars per day.
好的，我们再去楼。去的是卫。
So this is 7th floor, and we also heard that the operation room is also located at the 7th floor.
因为这里整个船都是用钢板。
So bear with us because a steel material, so sometimes it block our signals. So look at here, this is the operation room, and this is the machine room. So all the internet facilities all here. And the big brain of this vessel is here. So look at this is the operation table. And tomorrow, this vessel will hand over to its owner, Sandstorm Company. So we provide around a 180 degree of the views. Look at this visibility. So it's provide a really good view here, 180 degree. So it's at the center place of the whole cruise ship. So it can operate the whole vessel, provide dynamic positioning, and also auto driving. So this is a very smart cruise ship. So look at the operators right now is familiar with all the operation systems. And on the September 9th, it will start its voyage. So we talk about actually the whole vessels. One person actually can control all the operating systems. Yes. So it can do the automotive driving, make sure we have the dynamic positioning. So look at all the chairs, it's movable. Everything here, look at it, is actually quite cutting edge technology. And look at, we also have a lot of cameras and help to capture the live pictures. So it's also help to protect the passengers. So let's look at this is 180 degree view. So we talk about the cab or this operation room. It's located at the center of the whole vision of the whole vessels. So we talk about these facility help to drag the vessel to the sea and finish some wrap-up work. So we talk about actually this is the China first homemade polar expedition cruise ship. So this is the first homemade one. So this is also showcase that China has that capability to make the very first polar expedition cruise ship. And of course, this is not really owned by the Chinese companies. And we talk about this. The first one will deliver tomorrow to the owner, Sandstone Company. And we also received the orders of 7 vessels. So tomorrow will be our delivery day, and another 2 right now is for the assembly. Right now it's at our deck, at our platform. So they're doing the assembling work. I don't know whether we can see it clearly. That's our second cruise ship. And the third one is also started today at our sleepway. So for the cruise ship, we have 7 orders. And talk about the middle size cruise ship, we also received some orders. And we also have another cruise ship called the Yangtze River. Right now it's under design phase. We talk about cruise ship, especially this one is a polar expedition cruise ship that's really at the top of the crown. So that's the pearl on the crown or the diamond on the crown. So we talk about the cruise ship actually have the really high requirement, especially for all the details, as have the quite strict higher standard requirement and also the high quality. So the very first China homemade cruise ship means that China right now has that capability to make this really sophisticated cruise ship. Of course, we have the capability to make cruise ship, but to talk about the polar expedition one, this is the very first of its kind. Cruise ship, of course, China know that, but we not really have a luxury cruise ship made by China. And this is also the very first polar expedition luxury cruise ship. This is not the largest size. So we talk about largest one actually will accommodate that's more than 1,000 people. And for our next cruise ship, that can accommodate more than 600 people. For this one, it's around 255 people. But we talk about this one actually is want to really approaching to a floating ice or a glacier and also the fjords. So we talk about this one, the drop level just around 5 meters, but for the luxury cruise ship, their drainage drop level is around 7 to 8 meters. So we talk about this one is really flexible. It's can really possible to reach all different landing positions at Antarctic region. So we have two propelling systems. So here come to the very technical stuff. So we have this RST that talk about the propelling system. We have two systems. So we talk about one that's the propelling system, another one is the backup. Right now you are looking at the operation room. If this room is not functional, and we also have another room at the higher store for backup. So everything we take into consideration is safety, because it's not a cargo ship, right? Because we have passengers on board. So everything here will all have backups. So let's look at the backup propelling system and the operation room. That's all located at one floor higher. So let's go up one more floor. So you look at all these photos decorated at the corridor. That's the photos from the owner of this vessel at his personal experience before, and also it's a very easy way to show our passengers on board what kind of activities they can enjoy at Antarctic region. And bear with me because of the whole steel structure, so it sometimes block our signals. But you're right now is China's Jiangsu province. We are right now approaching to one more floor higher because we will look at the backup room. We have two propelling systems and two cabs. Make sure we provide 100% safety to our passengers. So the vessel meets high safety standards for a polar passenger ship, which represents China's superb management in the shipbuilding industry. So today, through this live streaming, we'll provide you a sneak peek of China-made polar expedition cruise ship. So this vessel is about 104.4 meter long and 18.4 meter at the beam. The ship builder is China Merchants Group, and tomorrow this vessel will hand over to the owner, Sandstone Company. It's the world leading provider of expedition vessels. So we talk about this vessel. This cruise ship can accommodate around 160 passengers. On top of that, we also have around 60 to 70 working staffs on board. So in total, we can accommodate around 255 people. So talk about the open area. So we have at different floors, we have different facilities. Like we have mini bars, we have lecture hall, we also have gym and a sauna room. So this is China's first homemade polar expedition luxury cruise ship. And it has around 8 floors. So also look at this is a open area deck, and I believe this is a really nice chill place. You know what it's for. So people here can enjoy the views at the Antarctic region, look at the penguins. So we talk about we have 4 super luxury suites on this vessel. And we also have a standard passengers room with a balcony. So let's all provide a very nice experience for the passengers stay on board. And also talk about the facilities. We have a library, we have lecture hall, gym, and also luxury brand shops. And for all, look at these decorations. That's all the photos actually from the owner of this vessel. Is his personal pictures and also his personal experience of expedition, because we call this a polar expedition cruise ship. So a lot of pictures actually all under this shared theme. And we also have a kayak here, so the passengers can also take a kayak when they arrive at Antarctic region. So for this cruise ship is capable to provide a really closer touch with the glacier and fjords at the Antarctic region. So here it provides 360 degrees of the best views. So today we show you this China very first homemade polar expedition cruise ship, and we'll hand over to its owner tomorrow. And this also showcase China has the capability to produce this high standard, high level cruise ship. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the view here.